Hi guys, in this video we are going to generate barcodes like this one to our Django project, to our products application. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so before we actually begin, let's just have a short look on what have I done so far. I basically created a new project called barcode proj, and in the settings PY, if we scroll down, we can see that in the installed apps list we have products. So I added products by installing a products application with the command python manage py start app products, and I included this application in our project. Then if we scroll down again, at the bottom we have also a media URL equal to media, and in the URLs PY we included media files in the URL patterns. So basically this is it. Okay, I also created a super user so we can be able to log in into the admin, because we will do a lot of work over there. But yeah, this is absolutely it. I didn't do anything else. So I think now we can proceed and go to the products and open up models py file, where we will create a new class called product. Class product, and this inherits from models.model. Model. Okay, so the first field will be the name of the product, and this is going to be a models char field with the max length of 200 maybe. Okay, and the other one will be barcode, and this will be image field with the upload to equal to images. So we can actually go to the settings py and add a media root. If we don't do this, we would have directly an images folder created inside of our src directory. So next to our barcode proj and next to our products application, we would have an images directory with the barcodes. So what I'm going to do is to write down media root, and I want to have in the base dir first a folder called media, and inside this media directory we will store our images folder with all the barcodes. Okay, so I think we can for now skip the other fields. We will do them a little bit later. For now, let's provide a string representation, and this is just going to be str self name. So as a string representation, we are going to return the name of the product. And now what we need to do is to override the save method. Of course, before we do anything over here, we will install the third-party package that will allow us to generate barcodes. So for now, I'm just going to put in args and keyword args and then put in pass. I'm going to save the models py file, and you can find this link in the description. Basically, this is the link to the documentation of python-barcode, and we will run pip install python-barcode. So I'm just going to copy this and go to the terminal. Okay, we also have a hint that I need to install pillow, so I'm going to do it right away because we are using an image field. So pip install pillow, and then pip install python-barcode. Okay, and we can run the migrations. So python manage py make migrations, and python manage py migrate. Okay, and also we can head over to the admin and register our model over here. So from dot models import product, and just admin site register product. All right, so let's save this Let's run the server, python manage py run server, and let's refresh the admin. As you can see, I'm already logged in, and here are our products, and we need to provide the name and the barcode. All right, so everything is okay. So as the next step, I'm going to return to the models.py file, and I'm going to do some imports. So import barcode, and we also want to import image writer from barcode writer. So from, and then barcode writer, we want to import image writer. I think it's like this. Okay. So now having those imports, we can actually return to our save method, and over here we need to get the barcode type. If we head over back to the documentation, here are the provided barcodes, and we are going to go with EN13. So first of all, we are going to get the barcode type. I'm going to set a variable called EN, and this is going to be barcode get barcode class, and then we need to provide in the type, so it's EN13. Okay, and then we need to create our barcode. So here I'm just going to write down EN is equal to EN, and then we need to provide the string, the numbers of the barcode, and we are going to talk about this in just a second, but I'm going to use a fixed one for now. So if we go ahead and yeah, go to the documentation and go ahead and just copy this one just for now, paste it over here. So this is the fixed number, which we will change in just a second, and then we need to provide as the writer the image writer. Okay, and then we need to import, actually from IO we want to import bytes IO, and over here we are going to simply save the barcode with the use of bytes IO. So I'm going to set a variable called buffer, and this is going to be bytes IO, and the next step will be to write down EN write, and we want to pass in this buffer, and in order to continue we need to write down self barcode save. So we are referring to the barcode field over here, but in order to do that we also need to do an additional import, and that is file. So we will get this from Django core files. We can from here import this file, and then over here we need to pass in the name. I'm just going to put in barcode PNG. You can play around and make a more unique name, but I'm just going to put in barcode PNG, and then as the next step we need to pass in this file that takes in the buffer, and we want to write down save is equal to false because we are going to save it not here but here. Return super and then save and args and keyword args. Okay, so this should give us the first version of our barcode. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to actually save this and go to the site administration, go to a product, add a product. I'm going to call it a test product, and I'm going to write down save and continue. And okay, we have barcode. This field is required, and we need to provide blank is equal to true. So we need to do this to set this field as an optional field in order to execute the logic that we provided in the save method. So I'm going to save this and quit the server from running, python manage py make migrations, python manage py migrate, and python manage py run server. Okay, so let's try this one more time and test and save and continue. And there's our barcode. So as you can see, it has a fixed number. So let's right now try to make this a unique number. And in order to do that, we are going to bring in some additional fields. The first one is going to be maybe a country ID or a product ID, product family ID. Put whatever you want, and this is going to be a models char field, but not with the max length is equal to 100, but we are going to put in max length is equal to 1. Okay, then I'm going to copy everything from here. Let's try it again. And this one is going to be maybe the manufacturer ID. Okay, so manufacturer ID. What have I done? Manufacturer ID. Okay, and this is going to have the max length of 6. And we also will add null is equal to true over here and over here as well. Okay, and then the final one is going to be the ID number or number ID. And this is going to be also a models char field, but with the max length of equal to 5. So all in all, we have 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 6 is equal to 12. Here we are dealing with EN13, and the 13th number is going to be a digit that is calculated automatically. Okay, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so right now what we can do is to focus on this part. And here I'm going to get rid of this fixed string, and I'm going to inject self country ID, self country ID, and next I'm going to put in self manufacturer ID, and also I'm going to put in self number ID. Okay, so if we go ahead and save this, go to the terminal, Python manage py make migrations, Python manage py migrate, and Python manage py run server. Okay, so let's try this out again. We are going to simply add a new product. So I'm going, as you can see, we have right now more fields. All of them are mandatory. And let's put in test2, or yeah, test2, and the country ID is 1. So the max length is equal to 1. So even if I try to type something more, I simply can allow this field to have 1 digit. Over here, let's put in only the 2's for the manufacturer ID, and for the number ID, let's put in only 3's. Okay, so now let's try save and continue. And there it is. As you can see, we have 1 as the country code, then we have 6 2's, and then 5 3's, and then this last number is this check digit that is calculated automatically. Alright guys, so I think we can finish off over here. We have a ready barcode generator working. All the barcodes are stored in the media/images folder. So here are our files. The path to those files is stored in our barcode field. And yeah, you can obviously do a lot of more things over here, but hopefully this solution wasn't that difficult. Hopefully it was understandable, and hopefully it will be working when you follow along this tutorial. The code will be uploaded to GitHub, so it should be either in the description to this video or in the comment that will be pinned. Okay, so maybe just a few words regarding the video releases. So tomorrow I will try to publish the fourth part of the crypto application, and then I'm going to do an intro to the friendly introduction to Django. So we will have a project overview, and then next week, the beginning of next week, hopefully I will release the third part of the Django with React.js series. Okay guys, so one more time, thank you and hope to see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.